Hello, happy Friday. It's yet another live. How is everyone? Actually, it's Hot Pink Friday, as you can see. I've just gone overboard with the pink. How is everyone? How are you all? I can see a lot of my favorite femmies are in the chat. How is everyone doing? I want to say hello. Highlight mission. I've been having computer problems, guys. I mean, I don't know what is going on. I hope everything's all right. I hope everything's working and there is not a delay. Oh, yeah, I did cut my hair a couple of days ago, and I love that it's back to being short because summer here is so hot and it's just much easier to manage. Danny's here as well. Hey, hey. Kate is also here. Hi. And of course, Storm and Cena. Oh, my computer is so slow. I guess. I hope everything's all right your end, guys. If you see any technical issues, let me know because I'm having a retrograde day, I guess. Let's see. Jan is also here. Hello. And Pepe is here as well. Pepe, we haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad you made the live. And of course, Gabrielle, who's always here and always a wonderful mod. And it's her free night. So, and she says that she wants to party with the femmies. That's the best. And Britt just came in as well. Team Aqua, hot pink aquas today. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while indeed. So, how's everyone doing? And hi, it's me. Love and blessings to you too from very hot Greece, Athens, where I'm at the moment. And Gabrielle is in bed. I'll be going to bed after this. Mylene made it too. Hello. How are you doing? Guys, I'm so happy to see everyone here. You know, you just like cheer me up. You're just incredible, soulful human beings, and I love you all. I really do. Can we just talk about how perfect her lippy matches? Does it? I've layered two different kinds of like lip gloss and lipstick just to match it. But thank you for noticing. Yay. So so I'm going to come back to the chat in a minute. Before we start, I want to remind, if you're new here, if you're watching the replay and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. A lot of interesting stuff around spirituality, astrology, crystals, celebrity readings. You got it all. This is a one-stop shop when it comes to spirituality and celebrity readings and gossip, I guess. Well, no, we don't gossip here. We read the cards. That's what we do. That's not gossip. That's just inside info, I guess. Also, and please like this video. It does wonders for the algorithm. The algorithm likes me. The more people like this video, the more the algorithm is going to recommend me to other people, and it helps the channel. So that's one way of helping the channel. Also, I want to announce to everyone that I finally made it to Discord. Okay, so if you don't know what Discord is and you're new at it, so I started a channel a few months ago, and I just decided, well, Gabrielle, give me a little bit of a nudge as well to go on to Discord because it's the new Web 3.0, I'm going to say. With all the censorship and everything going on with the social media platforms, you know, Instagram, we get a lot of scammers, a lot of people who impersonate other readers or other public figures or whoever that, and Instagram does nothing to protect us. I talked about it on my previous live video. That's one issue. Then you've got Facebook. The algorithm is crap, completely crap. So, I mean, yeah, not so many people are in Facebook that much. I mean, Facebook has become sort of like a news outlet in a sense. And then you've got YouTube, and we all know the issues with YouTube. So let's all gather together and hang out basically on Discord. We can chat. There are different channels for different topics. You can ask me anything. We can share different things, I also want to share tarot tips on Discord as well, tarot spreads. If you're learning tarot, head on over there, join the channel. Everything's down below in the description box, so you can find the sort of like my username and the code and the link to get to Discord. And what was going to say, yeah. And also, if you are learning tarot and you're sort of stuck or you want to ask something, I'm there as well to help you out. We can talk about spirituality. You can suggest videos or topics that you want to hear about or learn about. So it's a very, very interesting place. I'm getting the hang of it. So I started playing around with it. I'm getting to it. It reminds me of Slack. So if anyone's using Slack at work, it's very similar to that, just so you get a little bit of an idea what Discord is if you have no idea. But I highly recommend that you join our Discord family. It's called the Family Hangout. It's fun, guys. It's just a direct way to like chat and hang out and just talk about anything and everything. We were talking earlier, we were talking about what is it called now? The ex-wives, like the ex-housewives, or girls trip, the ultimate girls trip. We were talking about that. We were talking about a Bluestone Manor. And so, yeah. And yesterday we were talking about crystals. That's how, I decided to jump on and talk about crystals and astrology and your zodiac signs, because I know that a lot of you are as passionate as me when it comes to crystals, but maybe you need a little bit more inside information or to understand how crystals work or which crystals are the best for you. I'm going to go back to the chat just to make sure that I don't miss anything. What's wrong with me? Today I'm like stammering. I have to say it was last day of school. So all the parents, we gathered and then we went out for lunch while the kids were playing. Next to us, there is like a playground, and hey ho, I had that bright idea where I'm like, yeah, guys, let's grab a tequila. Let's grab a margarita. And they were all at first, they were like, it's daytime. Are we really going to drink margaritas? We've got the kids. I'm like, the kids are fine. The kids are over there. We can see them. They're having the time of their lives. It's just like a big group of kids. Let's loosen up. Let's chill out. Let's drink margaritas. So I'm sorry if I'm a bit off. It's because I had margaritas for lunch, but there you go. So let me see how everyone's doing. Yeah, Jan, I was so happy to see you on Discord as well. Issa's there. Gabrielle is there. Jan is there. Sina, you should join us for sure. So more and more people are learning about Discord and they're joining, and I love it. It's just a great way, guys, to really connect. Shanta's in the house. Hello. How are you? Good for you. I don't drink. I used to drink a lot of alcohol, but before the pandemic, I'm the opposite to everyone else. Like during the pandemic, I completely stopped drinking alcohol. I was on my keto diet. I was so good. I wasn't going overboard with banana bread. Remember that? Remember the first lockdown? Everyone was like, I'm baking banana bread. Oh my God. I was like, please, enough of the banana bread. I just can't. So there you go. So I don't drink that much anymore. But when I do, and I say, okay, now I'm just going to let loose and going to drink, I drink and I have fun. But I don't overdo it. Be patient with me. I have never used Discord or Slack. Yeah, I've used Slack before, but Discord, once you start playing around with it, you get used to it. You figure it out pretty fast. So the banana bread. Yeah, I remember that. And all those TikTok dances. Remember the first lockdown? It was banana bread mania. There was all these boomers or all these like over 45 moms dancing on TikTok. I was one of them, but I'm not over 45. But I was just one of those who was just doing in my private account, just doing silly videos with the kids. I love wigs. I've got a collection of wigs, something that you don't, fun fact about me. So I was wearing my wigs and maybe I can post, I might post some on Discord. There you go. So if you want to watch some of my very embarrassing TikTok videos from the first lockdown, then I think you should join Discord and I'll post them there. Yeah, so light mission, yay, thank you. And you just had a banana bread. All right, I haven't touched banana bread since then, I can tell you. Cheeto diet or keto diet? Keto, not No, I lost weight during the pandemic the last 2 years. I gained weight since I moved here last year. I love the food. I haven't stopped eating, and usually I eat late at night, which is wrong because I'm tired. It's like I do all these readings during the day, and then my energy is so low and it's depleted. And one way of grounding yourself, by the way, is food aside from water. So I opt for food, and yeah. So I'm just like, I'm not going to worry about my bikini body. I can't speak. Oh, there's margaritas. Nope, no, I don't care. You know, what's everyone's like talking about banana bread now? Yeah, there is a very wild side of me, guys, that you don't know or you haven't gotten to know yet. So as you know, I'm an Aquarius. My rising is Virgo and I have a Scorpio moon. So it's an interesting little, combo there. And I'm just, yeah, I used to be a party girl. I used to, go out every night, drink, do all that, and then go straight to work. That was before I had the kids. I love wigs. I love karaoke. What else? I mean, there's just so much. I'm just, yeah, I'm a bit cray cray sometimes. Let me see what everyone's on. Who's on a Cheeto diet? Issa's on a Cheeto diet. I love Cheetos actually because I like that they're spicy. Greek food is the best. No, are you Greek? Do you like come from Greece? Is your dad Greek? Wow, look at that. It's fun night today, yeah. Friday Night Lights. Oh dear. Scorpio moon. Who's the Scorpio moon? Gabrielle's the Scorpio moon. Wow, you too? Or are you talking about me? Everyone's welcome to Athens. Oh, and in August. Sina, you reminded me. Okay, this is going to be, hold on. Oh, your husband is. Interesting. Where's he from in Greece? That's very interesting. My mom's half Greek, by the way, which is why I'm here. Yeah, Greek food is amazing. Amazing. So I highly recommend you guys, if you haven't been to Greece, come to Greece and let me know if you're here. So in August, you should have been a drag queen. Okay, fun fact, another fun fact. I know, replay crew, I'm really sorry, but we have to catch up with the families. I mean, you're missing out for not being here live, but I realize, life happens. You have to work, you have other things going. So, fun fact, years ago, I went to this famous, okay, another thing that I've spoken about a lot is that readers go to readers. I can't read for myself. Yes, I have intuition, and my intuition is very strong at times when it comes to me. But when I want a proper reading, when I want to figure out some stuff, I go to readers. So I switch. I go to my mentor, who is a psychic medium. She's in Canada, and I also go to my astrologer. Right, I combine both. So this is funny because years ago I went to this famous celebrity astrologer. He was a bit weird, but the first thing he said when he looked at my chart, he said, if you weren't sitting here across from me, I would say that you're a gay man. I'm like, I'm totally a gay man. I am a gay man and I'm proud of it. You know, he said, looking at my chart, that's what he sees. There you go, guys. So I guess I am a drag queen. And loud and proud. There you go. Let's see. Cena too. My grandkids are part Greek. They're gorgeous. So, guys, you know what that means, Femmies. We need a reunion here in Greece. And as I was saying, in August, it's going to be really fun. So I'm going to be doing a lot more YouTube, July and August, right? Because I'm taking a little break from readings because I need to sort of like regenerate my energy and spend some time with my kids and my family. But here's the thing, but I'll be hanging out with you guys and I have a lot of things lined up. And one of them is I'm bringing a former housewife on. Very, very exciting, guys. This is going to be super, super. We are going to talk about her show. We are going to talk about Housewives, but we're also going to talk. She's very spiritual. So we're going to talk about that as well. We're going to talk about her chart, astrology, etc. So that's going to come up soon. That's going to happen in July. Then there is, remember I had Giorgio, who is very popular on TikTok, and he talks about housewives and Bravo shows, etc., etc. So his handle is Giorgio Says. Giorgio, who is also part Greek. I mean, I tell you, like, people meet or we cross paths for a reason. All right. He's coming to Greece with his partner. And we're meeting up. So we're going to be doing some lives together. We're going to be talking about how it's just going to be so much fun. We're going to be doing some TikToks. So just, you know, guys, watch this space because there's just a lot going on. And there are other guests lined up as well over summer that I'm going to bring on who you know. So that's it. I'm just excited. Oh, you guys. Yeah. Are you all laughing about the gay man or the drag queen? Yeah, that's me. I'm RuPaul. I'm RuPaul in disguise. Yeah, it's a cliffhanger. I'm not going to announce it yet, but I'm not yet because we're figuring it out. So we're talking every day and everything. So we're figuring out the date, but you'll know, guys. You'll be the first to know. Oh, Pepe is going to be in Greece. Yes, guys. And also next year, and then I'll get into the crystals. I know I'm annoying to replay crew, but these are important things. We need to catch up. So next year, I'll be doing the resorts as well. Okay. Hopefully everything will calm down with COVID by then. And I'm going to do resorts on islands, like long weekends where I'm going to bring spiritual leaders. It's not just going to be me. I'm going to bring different light workers, readers, Reiki masters, mediums, and it's going to be a intense 3 or 4 days. I have to figure out how I'm going to do it, but you're going to learn so much during that long weekend or that weekend. You're going to have so much fun too. You're going to learn so much. You're going to develop your psychic abilities. You're going to learn how this works. You're going to connect with deceased loved ones. You're going to connect to angels. It's going to be great. So, guys, there's so much going on. Zesty's in the house. Good day. How are you? Oh, I love the unicorn. No, is it My Little Pony? My Little Pony. I'm gonna sing the song. I will. So, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be easy for you who live in Europe, but for those living in the USA or Canada, I will let you know way ahead of time so you can start planning if you're interested. Right, guys. So I'm no longer going to look at the chat because let's get to it when it comes to crystals and star signs. I kind of remember most of you in the chat what your star signs are, but we're going to talk about all of them. I'm going to try to keep this live. I've already been talking for like 20 minutes, almost 20 minutes, but I will try to keep this live for the replay crew because I do realize that it might be too long to keep it to an hour and a half. So let's start. Right. Let's start with Aries. And this is what I've done. So what I've done is I picked 3 crystals for each sign, and I'm going to explain to you why these 3 crystals would be a perfect match or ideal according to your sun sign. This also applies for your rising sign, so your ascendant too. Doesn't just have to be your sun sign, it can also be your ascendant, whatever you feel most drawn to. All right, so listen to both. So let's start with Aries and Carnelian. Hold on. There you go. Aries, as you know, are ruled by the fiery Mars. They're all about fire and war, and war, yeah. And they naturally have high energy, and they're fueled by fire. So I find that carnelian is the best for Aries because carnelian is the gem of the earth. It's a symbol of the strength and beauty of our planet. So it emits a strong positive vibration that it's helpful in drawing wealth and abundance in your life. Carnelian, guys, it's a very strong, emits such a strong energy. It's also great. So here it is. If you are sexually blocked, carnelian is your stone. Just carry it around, just hold it, have it by your bed. It's just going to really sort of get things going. And then it also helps to purify negative energy and blockages from your aura. This is a great, like carnelian has this like reddish orange color, and red is definitely the color that I associate. Like I associate red with Aries because of the planet Mars, because they're so fiery. This is just a great stone to have if you are an Aries or you have a rising sign. And it helps you. Generally, it's a very forgiving stone as well. So when you hold it, if you're like annoyed or pissed off with someone, you can hold a stone and really calm your nerves. It's going to teach you how to, let things pass and forgive mishaps and things that happen. Okay. The next stone is another red crystal for Aries, and it's red jasper. Red jasper is one of the most powerful stones for manifesting, by the way. Okay, it's not just malachite or azurite, it's red jasper too. And it absorbs negative energy like carnelian as well, and turns it into positive and creative energy. It also aligns all of the chakras and can be used in chakra balancing. And one thing that you, Aries, I love you very much. You're so fiery, but sometimes you need to chill the F down and also center yourself, realign and balance yourself, because sometimes you just like all over the place. And this is a great red jasper is a great crystal to work with or to just have on you for that. Okay, the next one is one of my favorites, which is citrine. Citrine really brings positive energy. It has a strong emission of energy. It is not a beginner stone, just saying. And also I've talked about this in the past. It's not you can get, so sellers sell heat treated amethyst. Where's my amethyst? This is an amethyst, heat treated, because once you heat amethyst it turns yellow. So this part is quartz, but the top part is yellow, and it has a very sort of like how I'm going to say it, not a champagne, like the color of urine. And sorry, I couldn't find a better example to to explain it or describe it. So, and that's why, and how you know citrine is heat treated amethyst, it is because usually it will be attached to a little bit of quartz. So there will be like a part of it which is white. I have citrine here. This is original citrine. This is not heat treated. All right. This is very good quality. It's not easy to find, but it's one of my favorite stones because it's just, I don't know, it just like it cheers me up. That's why it brings positive energy. Um, so and it's an energy generator. It is believed that citrine emits a powerful vibration which brings peace and happiness. And it does. Just holding it, it does. It also promotes well being, harmony, joy, and good fortune. Just generally, it's a high vibration crystal. It's just, if you collect crystals, you need to have citrine in your collection. It's just, in my opinion, it's one of those crystals. I'm just going to go back to the chat really quickly and see what is up. Oh, we've got Cancer. Zesty's a Cancer. And then, oh, we have a lot of water signs. Team Pisces, Libra. Let's see. I don't see anyone else's signs here yet. But back to, well, now let's talk about, so those are the three crystals for Aries that I know. And I also feel that they are ideal for Aries. So it's carnelian, red jasper, and citrine. Tauruses. Hold on. Let me just. Ooh. I don't know what I've done, guys, but yeah. All right. Now let's talk about Taurus. So Taurus is ruled by Venus, and it thrives on comfort and pleasures and food. And you know what Tauruses are. They're very reliable, they're patient, they're the earth sign. They just, they're hard-headed too. We know that. But so sometimes Tauruses should work with crystals just to keep their mind calm and also to help them connect with the world around them as well, with their environment. So the first one is Amazonite. Amazonite helps calm the mind from unproductive thoughts because Tauruses do tend, like Leos, to procrastinate. And sometimes it's because their minds are there's just too much going on. So Amazonite helps us see things from a different perspective, but it also gently empowers us to voice our intentions and thoughts clearly and compassionately, something that Tauruses sometimes have to learn how to do, to be a little bit more compassionate, or just the delivery has to be softer sometimes. So Amazonite is the crystal for that. We then have another favorite of mine, which is smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is many things. So you can use it for many different reasons. It detoxifies negative energy and it promotes grounding, but smoky quartz is also very good at sort of, if you're exercising your psychic muscle, your third eye, a good piece, like a good quality piece of smoky quartz can really sort of pique your intuition, trigger things. You can actually start using it for, like, if it's in a sphere form, which I forgot to bring it in here, it's almost like a crystal ball. So you can look at it because it's got all these inclusions inside and the phantoms, if it's a good quality smoky quartz, and it really speaks to you. But for Tauruses, this is also one of the main crystals for Mercury retrograde, which for Tauruses, it's good, right? Because it releases tension and toxic thoughts as well. And its healing frequency works better to communicate with others. Yeah. And this one has been one of my favorites, as I said. And then we've got selenite. So a lot of people kind of like, I've got a piece of selenite here. It's a selenite star. A lot of people kind of think, oh, selenite, it's just because it's so cheap to buy and it's so easy to find. People don't realize that selenite is just a great crystal to have in your collection. It's master cleanser, supercharger. It doesn't just cleanse crystals, the crystals that are around it, but it cleanses the room as well that you put it in. It's just a great and grounding stone too. So selenite is a cleansing crystal. It helps eliminate mental and energetic block. It just does a lot. It's just very gentle. That's why people don't talk about it so much, right? It helps us become self-aware of ourselves, our needs and wants, thus enabling us to communicate assertively. And it is one of the most potent crystals for Mercury retrograde there. I don't know why Mercury retrograde is so much in my cards. Maybe because I'm using some of the cards that I used for my Mercury retrograde video. If you haven't watched that yet, go ahead and watch it, because that will help you for next Mercury retrograde, which is in about 3 months, how to survive it with, with very few losses. Meaning, when I mean losses, I mean, your computer, your car, anything electronic, anything that has to do with technology. Right. Let's talk about Geminis now. So Geminis, let me see where I've got the Gemini crystals. Sorry about that, everyone. Where is it? All right, so I don't have it here. I haven't uploaded it for whatever reason. I just didn't. There's margaritas. Well, Geminis. So let's talk about Amazonite is one of them. Again, for Geminis. Why? Because Geminis, we know that they are very outgoing, or you are very outgoing and impulsive. You're social butterflies, pretty much. And you need crystals to kind of clear your mind, because just your mind works in different speeds all day, every day. And it's grounding too. So Amazonite is one of them. And then I have Tiger's Eye here as well. So Tiger's Eye is another one that most people underestimate, or they're not so drawn to. Tiger's Eye is a beautiful. You've got different colored Tiger's Eye. It's just such a beautiful and great stone to have. It's a stone of protection. It brings good luck. It has the power to focus your mind. So it's a great, if you're a student and you're at school or at college and you've got exams, you just need some, you need a piece of tiger's eye, and it assists to resolve problems objectively and unclouded by emotions. Also, if you want to gift your husband, boyfriend, partner, lover, whoever, a nice, crystal, tiger's eye is a great one for men as well, because of the patterns that it has on, the colors. Like, men are really drawn to tiger's eye. And then it's Shanghai that, yes, I've got here the actual Shanghai. So instead of a card. So Shanghai is a very protective stone. It transmutes negative energy into positive. It's just, this one is like, not specifically this one, but Shanghai is so strong. It's so powerful. It's for everyone, beginners or not. Doesn't matter. You just need this. All that you need is Shanghai. It's just good. And mind you, I want to say one of the best mines of Shanghai are in Russia. And unfortunately, these, if you find anyone, I'm selling them. I still have them in stock. But, and let me remind you, I have a crystal shop if you're new here, and everything is down below in the description box. If you love crystals and you want high quality crystals, then check that out. But yes, what was I saying? So these are hard to find now, because because they can't export because of what's going on and the embargo and the everything that's going on in Russia. So get your hands on Shanghai, because those prices are going to go up. I can tell you now already. So Shanghai is a great crystal as well. Who's next? And then we've got Gemini, and then we have Cancer. I have some notes here because I've written down the star sign, because sometimes when I talk, I'm like, where was I? What star sign? What were we talking about? So Cancer, selenite again. So Cancers, we know how emotional, loyal, and intuitive they are, like all of the water signs. You Cancers are very intuitive, and you sense vibes, and that can really throw you off. So you should work with crystals that enhance your psychic abilities and keep your energy protected. That's very important. So selenite is one of them because it does cleanse. As I said, it's a cleansing crystal. It does cleanse your aura too, and your energetic field. And it's just, as I said, it's inexpensive and it's very light. Okay, it's not the same weight as Shanghai, for instance. Also, this is a very, very soft stone. So mind you, it scratches very easily. So please be very careful when you're handling or you're holding selenite. And then we have labradorite, or is it? There it is. Labradorite. I can't speak, Margarita. Is another one. It's a powerful healing and protective crystal. I love this crystal too. I mean, I love all crystals, but I'm just saying. It heightens intuition. It's great to work with, especially if you want to, as you know, work with your third eye. You want to work with guides. You need labradorite. You don't even need amethyst. Amethyst is great, but labradorite is even more powerful. It's a shamanic stone. It subsides fears and insecurity and is extremely useful for calming an overactive mind. It relieves stress and stimulates imaginative thought. I would also suggest that you get a labradorite bracelet, okay, and just wear it all day because it's really, really helpful just to have on you. And then the next one for cancers, I read jasper as well, because it absorbs negative energy, turns it into positive. And we know that cancers sometimes they like to whine, and they're a bit moody. So this is a great crystal to work with or just have on you. Let's talk about Leos. You're next. So Leos, Leos are all about energy. So you have so much energy and you emit it, but at the same time, you expect that energy back. So it's a bit of a, give and take. You also sometimes, as I said, you do tend to procrastinate, and Leos they're famously lazy sometimes. So sometimes you need a boost. And the ideal or the perfect crystals for Leos is, first of all, tiger's eye again, okay, because it brings good luck, it promotes mental clarity. It's just it has more of a masculine energy that it emits. So, and Leos everyone, yin and yang, right? So we're made of feminine energy and masculine energy, but Leos sometimes touch more on the masculine. And it doesn't mean that I'm not calling any Leos out there butch, macho, or anything like that. It's just we all do. Our energies change. Sometimes we have more masculine energy than feminine, and then that changes back, and that applies for both genders or all the genders that now exist out in the world. So where was so tiger's eye is one of them, then labradorite as well. I'm going to show labradorite. I'm sorry, I'm sold out on my labradorite, so otherwise I would show it to you. So for the same reasons that it subsides fears and insecurity, not that Leos are insecure, but sometimes Leos do. It seems that way, like their reactions can seem that it comes from a place of insecurity. And then we have rose quartz because it is the stone of love. It's a gentle, milder crystal. It's more for self-acceptance and promotes empathy towards others that Leos sometimes need. They need to be more empathic towards others. So, and there's one more in the case of Leos. And then we have garnet. Okay. Garnet cleanses, it promotes loyalty basically and enhances confidence. It cleanses and re-energizes the chakras, it revitalizes, purifies, and balances energy, and it brings serenity or passion. And Leos can be very passionate. So together, great. Like it's a great crystal for Leos because you can work so well together. Then we've got Virgos, and Virgos, we know how psychic you are and how sort of so open and psychically open and in tune with the spiritual realm. Yes, indeed. If you didn't know that, Virgos are very much that. So aside from that, Virgos, they're perfectionists. So basically they should work with crystals that help with emotional balance and keeping themselves focused on their goals, because sometimes that's an issue. So amethyst is one of them because it's, amethyst, it's a spiritual stone. It is used to open the third eye, allowing one to connect to the divine. It encourages spiritual wisdom, and it removes blockages and balances the physical body, and it's grounding. Something else about amethyst, very, very grounding. It is so if you've just started with crystals or you're just getting into it, the first crystal that you have to get is amethyst. It's inexpensive, it's easy to find. It's like 95% of the time it's the real crystal, okay? They don't replicate or fake amethyst because there is abundance of that in the world. So I highly recommend that everyone has amethyst, a piece of amethyst in their collection or at home. And then we have fluorite. Let me see where I have fluorite. There it is. Fluorite is also inexpensive most of the time. It's easy to find. It increases our powers of concentration, self-confidence, and it helps us in decision making. It's basically a positive stone, and it's a balancing stone, and it promotes positivity. And that's what Virgos need sometimes because they're so serious. And Amazonite again. Amazonite, as you can tell, is just a great crystal overall for a lot of the star signs. I have one here. I forgot to show it to you. This is what it looks like. It's just beautiful. Beautiful for jewelry as well, which I'll be making bespoke jewelry, very, very chic jewelry using crystals. Yeah, I have a lot to work on this summer, so I'm excited. I'm just one person, right? I'm a one woman show. It's just like I have all these ideas and all these things kind of like happening. And I'm like, oh my God, there are not enough hours in the day for me to get everything done. And also my energy at some point is like, girl, you need to go to bed. So what's next? Oh, Libra. So I know for a fact that Libras love, where is it? Tiger's eye. Why? Because Libras thrive in social environments. They love adventure. They are charming. They're always seeking for balance and harmony in their life. They're flirts. And they need to work with crystals just to make them feel a little bit more confident and secure as well. So Tiger's eye connects with the inner self. Then we have amethyst. Let me find it. Where is the amethyst? Oh, there it is. I'll show it to you again. So now we have the amethyst because it encourages clarity and spiritual guidance, and it's grounding, as I said before. And generally, Libras, finding balance and harmony is always a challenge. And then one that we haven't talked about yet, which, I haven't uploaded it and I don't have it here, is bloodstone, because it encourages courage and decisiveness, something that Libras and most air signs don't have. Just being, making decisions. They can't even order. I can't. I'm like an Aquarius. I can't even order a restaurant. I'm like, I feel like a burger. And then as soon as the waitress like comes by, and I'm like, I don't know, should I just get like pasta? I don't know. I feel like sushi. Do you have sushi? So it's a mess. Same with Libras. Then who do we have? Scorpio. Ooh, Scorpio. So here it is. This is another beautiful stone because Scorpios are so driven, focused, and sensitive people, and they can be very tense and can go very dark. They should work with crystals that help them support and balance their energy, right? And just that it won't allow Scorpios to go in that sort of like deep darkness that sometimes they go to, because that's where they feel comfortable. So pink tourmaline, which is beautiful, it promotes self-confidence and diminishes fear. Tourmaline, just generally tourmaline, attracts inspiration, compassion, tolerance, and prosperity. I have a black tourmaline here. I don't have pink tourmaline, but I am talking to my source because I want to get some. So this is what tourmaline looks like, and the pink one, look, this point. This has been polished, and it's a point, but it's just, look at the color. The color is just absolutely gorgeous. Then we have Jasper for Scorpios that I highly recommend. And it's just, it clears electromagnetic environmental pollution. And we know how sensitive Scorpios are about these things. It encourages honesty with oneself, provides courage to assertively tackle problems. Do you hear me, Scorpios? Get it? And the other one is for Scorpios, amethyst, because of the spiritual connection. And Scorpios are also very intuitive, very psychic. We have Scorpio, and then we have Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, let's see which one. Right. So lepidolite for Sagittarius is because it brings balance and encourages stillness, something that Sagittarius don't have. They can't bloody sit still. Okay. And it brings balance as well. It dissipates negativity, and insists on being used for the highest good. It encourages independence and self-love and trust. Not that Sagittarius need to be encouraged for confidence or how to express themselves, because they know how to do that. But definitely it just like calms you down. It just makes you think for a minute. Just pull on those brakes and think for a minute, something that Sagittarius really, really do need. Where was I? Hold on. Lepidolite. Yeah. So that was lepidolite. And then the next one for Sagittarius is smoky quartz. Again, it's smoky quartz transforms negative energy into positive. Sagittarius are normally very, very positive by nature, but smoky quartz is just a very energetically, it really aligns with Sagittarius. And Shanghai, which is here, which reduces stress, because Sagittarius can become, they're a fire sign and they do stress out, and they just drive everyone around them crazy when they're in that stress mode. So you need this. This little fellow over here is going to help you. Caps. I think we've got some Capricorns in the chat. I'm just going to take a little break from that and just see what everyone's saying, what everyone's doing. All right, I see it. There are questions in the chat. I'm sorry. Something's wrong with StreamYard, guys. Okay, this is it. Okay, I'll get to your questions in a minute. I'm just going to favorite the questions so I can get to them when I'm done. Oh, it's me. Are you a Sag? We hide the insecurity, but it's definitely there. That was complete description of me. Oh, you're a Leo. Yeah, you hide it very well, but usually you're very reactive. And when you're super reactive, that's when we know that you're insecure. Well, or people who know, oops, what is wrong with this? Sorry about that. We know that that's because of insecurity. Let's see. Evangelina is here. Love rose quartz, and this Leo definitely needs it today. Look at this. Love rose quartz. Rose quartz, you just look at it, you just hold it, and you just feel happy. And you're like, oh, I love it. And it makes me feel so good. Just rose quartz is just a beautiful stone. It's like a fairy tale stone. Very, very mild, mind you. Let's see what everyone's saying. All right. Team Cena is Team Virgo. I really need that smoky quartz to the next retrograde. Yeah, I love smoky. You cannot imagine how much I love it. So, let me just answer Angelica's question. Hi, this is unrelated, but how can I have you read my chart? I'm newly divorced Sagittarius. I'm sorry to hear about the divorce, or not really, depends. Because some people just find the divorce that it's, the transition that they needed. I'm newly divorced Sagittarius dating a Virgo. I need info and advice. You can go into my website. There is a form there. Just please type in that you want a natal chart reading when you do, and I'll reply as soon as possible. You can find everything, how I work, what services I provide, prices, everything on my website. Everything is down below, down in the description box. Another Cappy. Yay. Coco is a Cappy. We need on jewelry pendants. We do. Because they're going to be bespoke. That's going to take a while because I've got a Virgo rising. I'm a perfectionist. So I don't want to put anything out there that I don't feel is up to par and something that I myself would be proud of wearing. So let's talk about Capricorns. Rose quartz is for you too. Where is the rose quartz? Rose quartz is for you. I can't find the card, but there you go. Oh, there it is. Okay. And because it promotes self-love again and emits this gentle energy. And sometimes you need that. You just need a hug. You need some love. You need, just to feel warm and fuzzy. And rose quartz does that for you. Smoky quartz because it detoxifies and you need that sometimes. I'm not shading Capricorns. I'm just saying that sometimes it's almost like you're drawn to toxic situations, but that's the way you are. It's like you're problem solvers, like Virgos, your earth signs are. And that's why you do tend to sort of like get yourself into situations that are sticky because you're trying to help. So you need a smoky quartz. You also need a garnet because it offers strength, courage, and confidence, and it makes you feel like you can thrive in anything that you do. Next, Team Aquas. So Aquarians, we've got Amethyst. Amethyst is basically, to me, if you're asking me, I would say Amethyst was made for Aquarians. It enhances intuition. It is calming. It is the purple, like the color purple. It's just, there's so much. I cannot explain why, but I feel that Amethyst it's for all star signs basically, but mostly for Aquarians. Also, another crystal that we didn't talk about is quartz, clear quartz. I'm trying to find it here. Where have I got it? Oh, I probably didn't upload this one either. Damn. All right. Quartz is for high harmony, higher vibrations. Let me get rid of this thing. I have here though, okay, and it banishes negative thoughts. So, and that we've talked about it. It is the master healer. You can program clear quartz for anything that you want, basically. But on its own, without programming, this is what it does. And it's just like, look, I have two. I have a point, and then I have a worry stone. These are called worry stones because you hold it in your palm. It's great for meditation. It is just great if you have anxiety. You can get any crystal in this shape, in the shape of a worry stone, and you just have it like that in your palm, and it's just very calming and soothing. And then we have lepidolite as well for Aquarians. And the reason why it's alleviates stress and it clears emotional blockages. And I know, you're going to say Aquarians, you're already sort of like emotionally distant. But the reason why we're emotionally distant, and I realize that, I know, it is because we are super sensitive. We are very sensitive. So it's one way of protecting our feelings and sort of disassociating from things that we feel that are really going to affect us long term. This is how sensitive we are. So we're not snobby. We're not, cold hearted. I know we appear that way. We can be. We're weird. We have a weird sense of humor. Like dad jokes, that's an Aquarian thing. I tell you, like Aquarians tell dad jokes and they laugh at we laugh at our own jokes. right? Think I'm so lucky I've got Virgo rising because I've got this dry, sarcastic humor and this also the British humor, which I prefer than dad jokes. My husband is an Aquarius. Sometimes it's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed because like he tells these jokes and he's so confident, dad jokes. He laughs, like he belly laughs. Everyone's like, sort of like, yeah, okay, we need to be like polite and not be rude. He doesn't see it, he doesn't get it. Anyways, if he's watching that, sorry, but you know that I don't like your sense of humor. So that's Aquarius, and then we've got, am I missing someone? We've got Pisces. Let's have a look. What if I chosen? Oh, yeah, quartz for Pisces again. Because Pisces, you're so sensitive and you crave inner peace and balance and outer harmony, and you are, a dual sign like Gemini too. Just you need crystals that will help you express yourselves. So quartz, because it magnifies, it amplifies, so you can program it to help you with your self-confidence, with self-expression. We have, wait, I don't have them here. Then we have crystal cola, which is another great, hard to find crystal because it encourages self-awareness and inner balance. It imparts confidence and sensitivity, something that Pisces sometimes need, and it enhances personal power, right? And then last but not least, we've got carnelian that we talked about before as well, because carnelian helps creativity, and Pisces are creative. So it helps like boost it, enhance it, etc. And those are the 12 signs, and those are the crystals that I would recommend. I would say that you, depending on your sign and your ascendant, would work with really, really well. Let me have a look at the chat and see. Oh my God, I'm really impressed with myself. I did this in like half an hour. Let's see what Pepe says. I'm a true Aquarian. I do laugh at my own jokes. My siblings always make fun of me. I know. I tell jokes and I don't laugh. Like I have like a very sort of blank face, and people are like not sure if she's joking, is she being sarcastic? Is she real right now? I love it. I love it. Let's see. What if you don't like your rising? You're stuck with it. There's nothing you can do. You're stuck with your rising. And you chose it. You chose the moment you were going to be born, who your parents are going to be, where you're going to be born. So pretty much your chart has been designed by you, your spirit, your soul, before you reincarnated and you came into the earth plane. So, and there is a reason for that too. All your life lessons, karmic lessons, everything. You can see that in your chart too, in your natal chart. Let's see. I saw a comment or a question. How to program a crystal. How to program a crystal is very easy. Okay, first of all, you cleanse it. Okay, you use a smudge stick. I've got one here. This has gone undone, but it's been overly used. But so, okay, so you smudge the crystal. If you don't have a smudge stick, then you can even use like a white candle, okay? And then you can just like, hover it over it. You can cleanse it out in the moonlight on a full moon, okay? And then all you have to do is just put it in the palm of your hand, close your eyes, and talk to it, just speak to it. Just tell it what you want it to do. Dear crystal, dear clear quartz, I program you to be my protector. I program you to transmute negative energy to positive energy. You just, whatever it is that you want, you just say it, and you say it 3 times, and you just hold it in your palm. That's it. Crystals, just like tarot, tarot is about energy. Oh, I don't have my deck here. So as soon as you touch a deck, it just takes on your energy, and the cards read you. Same with crystals. As soon as you touch a crystal, it takes on, it emits energy to you, and it also absorbs your energy. So you can program it for anything that you want. Let me see. What would be a good stone for Leo with Parkinson's tremors? I could use something calming. Yeah, you do need something calming. I would say definitely hold on. Let me see where I have it. So I would say Shanghai is great. It's very calming. It's great. Parkinson, I would also say not malachite, where is it? I don't have them here, but I would say green stones in general. They're very grounding. They're very light. You know, you feel very light with them. It doesn't mean that their energy is light or it's gentle, but it's just I don't know how to explain it, but the whole vibe that they have is very light. So I would say that. I would also work with other crystals that are not as easy to find. So pink tourmaline is another one that I would recommend to work with, because that also has emits a gentle energy, much stronger than rose quartz. And it's very calming, and it just like it lifts your spirits too. What other stones? Let me think. So there's so many right now that red jasper as well. Orange calcite. Orange calcite is the perfect one for you. Okay, orange calcite is the sunshine stone. That's what I call it. It's just beautiful. It uplifts you. It calms you down. You feel safe in a sense. You know, okay, stone cannot make you safe, but it can make you feel or have that sense of I'm safe, I'm protected. My energy, my aura is protected by this stone. Hello, Lala. Hi. I'm so excited as well. So many people caught this live. I'm super, super happy. My favorite femmies are here. And guys, it's late over here, and it's just so worthwhile when I have you all guys here. Let's see. Issa says, do any crystals work together, if you know what I mean, or just by themselves? They can work together. Of course they do. I mean, rule of thumb, clear quartz works with everything, every crystal. You just amplify the energy. So you just take, I'll take this one, okay, and I'll put it next to citrine, and it's like having like a supersized or supercharged citrine or citrine, right? So those two go together. There are different combinations, which we can talk about next time, actually. And you can also go to my crystal shop, illuminaryshop.com, spelled ELUMINARY, and then shop.com, and you can get a lot of tips. So everything we discussed today, so the star signs, the crystals for each sign, you can find it on my website, so you don't have to go back to watch this video and sort of pause and write down. Go to the shop. I've also got gift ideas, what you can gift people depending on the occasion. So for instance, if someone is grieving, or it's the anniversary of someone that has passed on, and you want to give their partner or their friend or their parent a gift, and you want to give them a crystal, then I list there which ones would be good for that. I also have categorized crystals according to their color, because crystals, for instance, green colored crystals are very grounding, but they're also about attracting abundance, right? Brown crystals are more about, centering yourself, realigning your chakras. So the color theme of each crystal, the colors of crystals are categorized because they do also work. So depending on their color, what I'm trying to say, it's like depending on their color, they have very similar properties. Let's see. Joey's in the house. Just get what's good for Sun, Aries, Moon, Virgo. I just talked about this. You'll have to go back. I'm sorry about, because I think that everyone's gonna get it. But also check your sun and your rising. So check out the Aries ones and the Virgo crystals too. And you can work, or you can have both. Like, I mean, not both, because I've pretty much recommend 3 crystals for each star sign. And I would say just go back to this video and just check out which ones are the best, or just go straight to my website, to my online shop. Let's see, will you be selling more crystal jewelry like rings? Yes, it's all coming in. Yes, as I said there, I'm going to do bespoke stuff, because I've seen a lot of jewelry. A lot of people sell a lot of jewelry, but they all look alike to me. And sometimes you never know if that crystal is man-made, it's lab-made, it's being heat treated, whatever. So I want to design them myself. I know I'm over ambitious here, but I'm very creative as a person. I have ideas, and I just, because of my Virgo rising, I want to have control. I just want to have control of my creative process and idea. So I'm going to design my own, and that's going to take a while, but I'm starting this summer as soon as things slow down. I don't know, what is there anything else that you guys want to ask about crystals or about star signs before we go? What is a good stone for motivation, energy to combat laziness? So, as I said, red jasper is a great one. I would also use tiger's eye. I would also use citrine too, or green chalcedony as well. That's another one. A green chalcedony is a great one. No, Pepe, thank you. Yeah, I'm bringing more crystals. Terry, this is so generous. Thank you so much. I always feel bad when I get super chats, guys, but I really, really appreciate that. And I will be doing what we talked about, which is I'm opening a separate PayPal account for the stray dogs and the abused dogs in Greece. There is a massive issue here. And I've always been very hands-on and very active when it comes to animals. And I've I've hosted, I've helped animals. It's just, and I'm super sensitive about that. So I will settle that up, because I'm talking to this big shelter in Crete. He's very well known now. He's become very well known all over Greece, all over the world, I mean. And I want to work with him. But because he's so transparent, he shows videos every day of the dogs and the cats, and when he takes the vet and the surgery, and he posts like receipts and everything. So what I want to do is that once I set everything up and I'm going to talk to him, then if you want, instead of super chats and instead of coming to me, I mean, if you want to help me, you can buy crystals, you can book a reading, you can join Discord, you can join my social media. But when it comes to money, then I'd rather you guys, when you send super chats or money, then I'll just help the dogs. And I'm going to call it something like shelter, or femme for shelter, or something like that. Femme for first for femme, or something like that. I don't know. I need to think about it. I haven't thought about that, because I have other things too. Yes, Light Mission. Yes, exactly. Tacky Shelter. I love him. I've spoken to him in the past. I've already reached out to him. So we're setting something up. And he's lovely. He's dedicated. Guys, find him on Facebook. It's called Taki's Shelter. Written like Light Mission is written, but without the S in front of the K. So it's Taki Shelter. And he's just, you have to go and see like the work. He's devoted his life, literally, he's devoted the last 5 or 6 years. He lives in the shelter. He's built a little house there. There are volunteers from all over the world that fly over to Crete. They stay there for a month. They help him. It's incredible. So he is the man, because I know that the money that we send him all together as families, that he's gonna utilize it in the right way. We have covered about when purchase liquid. Does size matter? Size matters elsewhere, but not in crystals. No, it does not matter. Size does not matter. Even a tiny little piece of citrine like this one, it's just like when you hold it, I feel the vibrations. What matters is quality, not size with crystals. Yeah. Yeah, the animal do need us, Issa. They do need us. It's so sad here. A month ago, I was just running like a crazy woman on almost on the motorway just to save this dog that was so scared. She would approach. I had like a bag of like kibble on one hand. I had a leash that the policeman gave me. I had to call the police. I'm like, you have to come help me capture this dog. It's frightened. It looks like it's run away from someone. It might be abused because it was super scared of humans. It was just, yeah, it was just an adventure, but it was so worthwhile because we caught the dog. We found the owner. I spoke to the owner. The owner was so grateful. She was really old. She was losing her sight. And yeah, I mean, I love a good happy ending. Oh, thank you, Terry. Volunteer with a colony of oh, really? We could see, we're all animal lovers here. That's why I love this community. Families are all about helping each other, helping animals, taking care of the environment, of the earth, of Gaia. We're all like-minded people. I love you, Femmies. I love you, and I love for everything that you do for the world to make it better. This is why we're here. We're trying to make the world better, not for ourselves, but for the collective. So it's absolutely, I feel honored to have you guys part of the family. Okay, so Sina, you can go on to, so you can go to cafeastrology.com. Just type in there in the search, or you can do cafeastrology.com/natal chart. Okay, and then you just type in your date of birth, time of birth, etc., and it will just show your chart. Or you can download time passages, which I have on my phone. Hold on. Time passages, it's a great app. So what it does is like you create your chart. So you've got, oh, where's my chart? This is my chart, for instance. Okay, and then you've got the aspects here. So it explains everything. It's very, very, very good. And then it also, every day you have your daily horoscope and the daily transits. It's a great, great app to use, and you can get your chart there as well. Oh, you guys are the best. I love the Femmies too. That's why. Let's get this community growing. Let's help grow this channel, because if this channel grows, we all grow with it. And what I mean, we all grow, because the more people become part of family, of our family, of Fem Tarot, of our community, the more people awaken. They discover so much about themselves, about what they're going through in their lives. This is very healing. I feel from what you guys have sent to me and things that I receive on a daily basis, either when you have readings with me or you just watch the videos that I do and I put up. I get so many messages, people saying, this has helped me. You cannot imagine how much my life has changed. It has helped me in more ways than one, understanding my journey, who I am, what I should do to help myself and feel more empowered. So the more people who join our community, the more powerful this energy becomes, this healing energy. And this is about helping each other heal. This is about empowering each other. This is about creating a safe space so we can all be part of the safe space, learn and grow together. This is all I'm asking. This is all I want. This is why I started this. And it's going really great, but I feel it's like not going fast enough. And why I'm saying this is not because I care about numbers and reaching, I don't know, 100K. That would be great. But it's not that. To me, it's because the collective and the world needs us right now. It really needs us. Have you seen what's been going on? The US, you saw what happened today, right? Why are women's rights, babies' rights? I don't want to go political, but why are we going backwards? And I don't want to, take it there. But you're seeing what's going on. So let's all change things. And the way that we can change the world, we can change the energy, we can change the collective consciousness, is by sticking together, helping each other, and bringing other people in. Bringing them in, showing them love. A lot of people don't know what love is, how it feels. You know, some of us are very lucky because we've experienced that. We've experienced things that we were able to overcome. But there's so many people out there that don't. And I speak again of experience because I've been doing readings for years and years. And I've met people from all walks of life who've been through so many different things and situations. And it's just knowing that they've got someone that's got their back is powerful. Knowing that you've got someone that is not only has your back, understands you, feels you, wants to help you grow. That is powerful. And this is why we're here. And I'm going to get emotional because we wouldn't all be here if it weren't for you. And I'm so appreciative and humbled by it. I really am. Oh, Zesty, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm not the beacon. You are the beacon. You guys are the beacon of my light, and you don't realize that. This is just, you don't know how much my own abilities have grown, how much I've started receiving. So much. I've been channeling. I've been opening up. Spirit guides are giving me new sort of gifts, let's just say, that I'm still working on. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm doing the best I can. I'm learning myself. But you're all part of this. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be able to help you the way that I am, you know? So I think this is the right time. And having said that, this is a great way to end this live. Let's all love each other. Let's support each other. Even if people are mean to you, even if, you know, you're just going through a hard time right now, don't forget anything that you put out there, the energy, the intention, the words you put out there, they always come back tenfold. Okay. So sometimes people can be mean, they can be grumpy, they can be shitty, but you know, you have to remember that they're probably carrying a huge load and they've been through so much in life that they haven't had the chance. They didn't have someone to help them heal. They didn't know how to heal themselves. So all that energy that's been stuck in there, that negative, low vibing energy just comes out. So, you know, you can't, sometimes you just have to forgive people, even if they treat you badly and disrespectfully. You just have to let it go, because one day they will come to you, they will go to someone and they will ask for help. Hopefully not before it's too late, but just saying. Oh, you guys, I love your messages. Oh, see, this is it. And there's a lot more. As I said, there's just, I know I'm not going and as fast as we would all like to, meaning like all these ideas. Oh no, I'm creating a tarot deck, my own bespoke tarot deck. I'm going to be working on it this summer. I have an illustrator for those. There's just so many ideas. The resort, there's just so many, but because I'm a one-woman show, let's just say not one woman show, but I'm just running this whole engine on my own. Sometimes it's just some things take time, and I prioritize readings because I realize that, and I know how much they help you guys. So obviously sometimes I prioritize readings and clients over my own family. I do, but that's because intuitively, psychically, I know who needs my help. And when they do, I'll just move things around and just, you know, say, listen, I know I'm fully booked the next 6 months. But if I feel that you need it, then I'll be there for you. Okay, last one, and then we're going. Remember, your problem's only practically perfect. Who could expect more than she does? Funny you said Mary Poppins, because the other day, I just, for whatever weird reason, I was singing just a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine. So I was singing that in my head. And then my daughter was like, what's that song? I've never heard of that. And we actually watched Mary Poppins. So that's funny that you mentioned her. It was one of my, The Sound of Music, Mary Poppins, just Julie Andrews was my favorite as a child. But anyways, guys, thank you for being here. Again, let me remind you to like this video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Go down to the description box and find all the information that you need to connect with me, to connect with the other Femmies via Discord. We're all here for each other. And I'll be back doing another live, most likely on Sunday. If not on Sunday, next week, you'll be seeing a lot more of me on YouTube as of July. So everyone, take care of yourselves. Put that love inside you and then give that love to anyone who needs it. Lots of love, everyone. Bye.